is outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to care. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Wait, did it change up? Is it light up? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what hip hop is like. I have a feeling that necromancer is outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to care. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to say.
Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, settle in, we've got a good one coming your way. It's the AFC champion, Los Angeles Chargers, and the champions of the NFC, the Green Bay Packers. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries. Know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here. A chance to take the field in the biggest football game.
It's what we hear all week from every team leading up to the Super Bowl. For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense, getting set to come out. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Geno. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Hopkins sent in motion. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They'll go again with Hampton. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Third and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Hampton. This will not do the trick. They stuffed him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. Out to his right.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 2.
From the pistol, Smith. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
On second down, Smith. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Smith from the gun on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will finally run him down. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect him to go to the ground game anytime soon. I'm this play caller. I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, probably for the rest of this game.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Play action now. It's Gino. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly. And now it's third and goal. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have a relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Packers offense ready for their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here with Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, 3-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it in. That's Watson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no good.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Dicker's kick is good. And the Packers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a 1st down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hopkins sent in motion. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. To the outside. Catch made by Hopkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's caught left side by Pitts. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll get this up to the 44. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and
On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Oh, they had a shot there. It hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20. The Chargers offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, here's Geno to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again.
Smith's pass.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run it with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Another Chargers 1st down.
They'll go again here with Henry. There he goes. Inside the 30. And And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Los Angeles.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. Chargers take a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Now he'll run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end on. They get in the 2nd. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just...
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. It is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll try to run for it. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Over the middle and caught by Collins. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
10 more yards. That's another.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
A 30-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hanson.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game to see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A run, this is Hampton. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Give, and here comes Hampton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
We'll try to run it here with Mostert.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. We'll give this to Pitts once more. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Yards on the play. That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Pitts. A 5-yard gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Hampton. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That is caught outright on the RPO. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
And the Packers 1st down.
They'll run with Hampton. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll take this one in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Packers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 13, Chargers 10.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the 2nd half. It's about to get underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Deion Henley there on the tackle. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Gino. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Packers offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. Injured player on the field. He's battled through injuries throughout his career. Christian Watson, the injured party. 3rd down, they need 5. Here's Williams. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing again, Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. It started with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 24-yard line.
They bring their tight end right. On second down, here's a run with Henry. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll go play action. It's Smith. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tight end going in motion here. On 2nd down, Smith. And he'll just fight the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. A quick slant, caught by Boyd. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And some nifty running on the return. Just got some good yardage before he was taken down. Packers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10.
15 yards on the play.
On the ground, Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Williams. Short throw taken by Pitts. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Williams. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They send the tight end in motion. A 1st down throw for Smith. A pass pulled in by Henry. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Pass is caught. That's Rucker, the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to
Here's
go.
Gino. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. They'll go. Smith. That's taken in. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. They'll send their tight end left. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. And he will score. Game on. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, LA. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, they are pecking away this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Packers offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and 2.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. On 1st down, it's Hampton. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
Brings up second.
Throwing on second down. Williams. That one complete to McConkey. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's 4th down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Oh, the ball's out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're already up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
And that's going to do it. For the 5th time in franchise history, the Green Bay Packers are Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more. They are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
So the Lombardi Trophy once again, heading home to Titletown. Commissioner Goodell presenting it to the Green Bay Packers, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.